Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is number 58, Stag Spirit. Take the lead. So this is pretty clear that you may have to take a lead in some shape or form. Maybe you are in a leadership role. Maybe you're about to step into a leadership role. But also this is kind of asking you to be confident and take your responsibility with lots of confidence, because again, through this you're gonna learn new things, new skills as well. But anyway, you need to take a lead in some area of your life as well, because taking a lead also can mean that you need to make some kind of a move as well, and be an example for people around you. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. When we look at the Queen of Cups, she is the Queen of Hearts. She is all about feelings, emotions, paying attention to her feelings, emotions, and also to others as well that are surrounding her. So from that perspective, she is one of those leader that is paying attention to everybody's feelings, and she's very empathetic as well. So from that perspective, it might be that you are very empathetic, or you're surrounded by empathetic people, or this can be also when you're kind of taking that lead in terms of an organization, when you're the one who's helping people, you're the one who's kind of helping people to kind of get through their difficulties. But also this can be a healer as well, somebody who is kind of like really empathetic, like HR as well can be. The first card of your reading is the King of Cups. King of Cups, it is a court card, so obviously it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is the divine counterpart of the Queen of Cups. He is also full of feelings, emotions, and high emotional intelligence, but he is very balanced. He's very balanced because he's all about balancing the logic and the feelings. So he's never letting his feelings to control him. So very diplomatic as well. So diplomacy might be very important for you this period of time. But also, when you can kind of see him, that he is standing in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by those big waves, which indicates that things might be very chaotic around you, but you are very balanced, because this king is cool, calm and collected in the midst of the chaos. And as you can see, you have here a divine counterpart. As I said, you have here both the King and the Queen of Cups, which indicates that there might be some partnership in question. It can be a business partnership, it can be a contract, it can be an employment as well, where two people that are very similar come together. The next card of your reading is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of planning and strategizing and making a decision. So, for example, the story behind this card is somebody who achieved success very fast and couldn't really enjoy the path to it. But also somebody who has a lot of potential. The whole world is in front of them. But whatever achieved so far is holding them back. So think about wherever you are in your career. What is that you would like to achieve? And what is that holding you back? Is it the title? Is it the salary? Is it the people around you? Because, usually something is holding you back to achieve your full potential. But also this is a card of a decision. When you need to make a decision, how are you going to continue your path? Are you going to Some of you need to choose between two opportunities, or an old and a new, or some of you might be thinking about starting your own business, or some of you need to make a decision about a partnership here with this King and Queen of Cups as well. What's really important that you're going to know the direction, how to continue, how to move forward. The next card of your reading is the Hierophant. The Hierophant, which is a card of representing our faith system, trusting yourself, trusting in the universe that it is providing you all the leadership, all the guidance that you need. But also the Hierophant can be a commitment. Some of you might be making a commitment in terms of like a partnership, also can be a relationship, but also like committing yourself to an organization. What you need to know about the Hierophant, that the Hierophant is really an indication of traditions. So traditions might be very important. Whatever you learned, it can be an institution that has a long history, can be schools or any kind of long traditional institution as well. But all in all, there's something that you need to kind of pay attention to, whatever you learned, whatever you studied. The next card of your reading is the High Priestess. Again, you have here another divine counterpart, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Again, it might be some kind of a indication of a partnership. But the High Priestess is all about potentials, like full of when you're kind of full of potential, somebody who's very attractive, and this attractiveness can be obviously on the job market when many people want to work with you, many organizations want to work with you, and you might have all these opportunities to choose from. But also with the High Priestess, you need to pay attention to your instinct, your intuition, and that needs to be leading you. And you have two cards here, both the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. They're all about their feelings and their emotions and their intuition. Right? When you look at the Queen of Cups, she's paying attention to that big cup which is full of her emotions. But also with the High Priestess, there might be some secrets here that you don't know about right now. So you need to kind of be alert from that perspective. Now you also have here this divine counterpart, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which is a very interesting combination. Because again, they're kind of similar because obviously they're representing something to the faith belief system, trust. But the difference between the Hierophant and the High Priestess, that the Hierophant is more the earthy elements, whatever you learned, whatever you studied, and also the High Priestess is all about whatever you feel, whatever you your instinct is telling you. So what I'm kind of getting here, that you're gonna have to balance two things. Sometimes whatever you learned, whatever you might be feeling, maybe they might give you different advice, but you have two cards here that are more focused on the feelings and the emotions. Actually three, because you also have the King of Cups, but he's kind of more balanced in that regard. Now the next card in your reading is the Five of Pentacles, which indicates some struggles. It can be an indication of financial struggles, it can be an indication of looking for a job for a long time, or it can be that you're just feeling left outside in the cold, when you don't have enough self-confidence, when you are not trusting your abilities, your skills. What's really important here for you to consider a couple of things with the Five of Pentacles. First of all, if you need help is definitely available for you. So if you consider to ask somebody, don't be shy, because that church in the background is representing the help that can be there for you. But also with the Five of Pentacles, very important for you to be grateful, to change the mindset that you're going through, because sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, you're kind of just focusing on whatever negative is happening, or you're kind of focusing more on whatever you don't have, as opposed to being grateful for everything that you have, everything that is surrounding you. So very important to shift that energy around with gratitude. So be grateful for all the little things that you enjoy, that you like, and that's gonna be help you to get through the difficulties. Also, it's very interesting for me to see all these connections to the church, right? You have the high priestess, the hierophant, and then you have the church in the background. So maybe a community is very important in your life. It can be any community. Obviously, it can be religious community as well, but not necessarily. All I'm kind of getting in that there's some kind of a community that might be playing a very, very important role in your life. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons, and I'm also very excited to read the comments, how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and definitely put in some positive affirmations. For example, here it can be that I pay attention to my instincts, my intuition, or you can put in that I'm grateful for every little thing that I have in my life. And I think you can also put in that I lead with my heart and with gratitude. But let's see the next card in your reading. You have here the King of Wands. So King of Wands, it's a court card. You have quite a few. So it can be your energy, another person's, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about this king, that he is the true born leader. He is somebody who can have a vision and unite people behind that vision, right? He's very charismatic. He likes new things, adventures, new approaches as well, and you know, he is definitely an entrepreneur. So if you're kind of thinking about starting your own business, this is a great card. But also just taking a lead, or very action oriented when the King of Wands comes up. And you have here a lot of leaders. You have all the leaders of the card, like, you know, you have the anyway, the King of Wands, you have the King of Cups, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. They're all leaders. So there's a very strong leadership opportunity, leadership energy here. Now you also have here the Ace of Cups, which generally indicates a new chapter, a new happy chapter in our life that brings us a lot of joy, happiness, when our heart is full of excitement and full of happiness, yeah, like creativity as well. So this can be connected to a new opportunity, or you're kind of finding peace with something. But generally it can be like a new project, a new job, a new business deal, something that will bring you a lot of happiness. The last card in your reading is the Sun, which is the best card in tarot, indicating that things are gonna be great for you. It's a very positive card of vitality, happiness, joy, freedom, luck, and abundance. Generally, the sun shines light on our path, so you're definitely gonna have some kind of guidance that's coming to you. But also, if there are secrets around you, like with that High Priestess, we definitely talked about that. There might be some secrets. With the sun, all it's gonna come out, and it's gonna help you to kind of make that decision that you have to make. But also, since it's kind of right beside the Five of Pentacles, I think you're gonna be able to get out of that scarcity mindset, what the Five of Pentacles is all about. Now you, at the bottom of the deck, you also have the Nine of Swords, which is a card of fear, anxiety, and also like, you know, having sleepless nights and nightmares when you're kind of going through difficult times because you just worry a lot. But I can kind of tell you here that you definitely need to pay attention to your feelings, emotions, and also my advice is think about it, whether what is the root of your fear? Is it something that you can influence, or is it something that outside of your influence? And if you're outside of your influence, fear has never solved any kind of worry like that. But also you have here the sun, which will bring you a lot of joy and positivity. Now, from the Indigo Goddess card, we do have here for you the Sovereign, governing your own life, in charge, rise to the top, leadership, freedom, lifestyle. So obviously you have, this whole reading is all about leadership and taking a lead, right? Your first card was take the lead. You have here let's just collect them. You have here take the lead. You have the Sovereign, governing your own life, in charge. You have the Hierophant, which is all about leading the church. You have the High Priestess, again she's a leader. The King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups are also leaders. So again, there's a strong feeling of leadership opportunity of some sort, but also there might be a lot of people around you that are influential, right? Because all these people are very influential. So there might be kind of a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I'm kind of getting that. But I think you have a really bright future. Just trust yourself and don't be shy to take the lead on something. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.